So, updates before we start. We will be having LKI today, obviously. And then we're having LKI next Sunday.
Ta-da!
Are y'all excited for that?
A double serving?
Yes.
Oh my.
Double.
East,
great. Today is gonna be pretty much dungeon crawling. They're gonna get some stuff done. I want to see what y'all do, how y'all interact, and how y'all apparently bully Shayfer. So that's all.
We.
Okay, let me rephrase. How Will bullies all NPCs of all types because he
give credit where credit is due. All right.
Yeah, well, apparently chat thinks that you're the problem, Jay, so...
Okay, you're right. Jay
has been less than problematic recently.
Thank you, Malve.
Keyword recently.
Is that coming from the guy whose daughter you broke the heart of?
Anyway, who's doing recap?
Wait, we gotta do a vibe check.
Not me!
No, shoot.
Let's do vibe check.
Vibe check first.
Vibe.
There's a very middle of the road vibe check to 13.
Nice.
That's alright.
Let me see if the lag comes back now. Shouldn't. Okay, there we go. Good.
Blup, 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 blup.
Alright, roll that vibe.
We said it was a 13.
A 13? Oh
For the
man, I guess
vibe
I
check.
gotta hurt y'all today.
Oh.
But you hurt us every day.
Nuh-uh!
Points at last session.
Oh.
The direct quote from JoJo. That's so sad. I didn't know that.
That was real sad. All right.
Okay.
I still need to fucking go. I need to go clip that so I can because people are waiting since the fucking Q&A to figure out why the fuck Box's name is Box. Oh
Yeah.
wait, people don't know because the session's not up yet.
Oh yeah, there are some people who probably don't know yet.
Yeah.
So you can't say anything yet.
Spoilers.
I mean, if it comes up in here,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I mean, it kind of has to.
It's gonna.
Yeah,
At
it's
some
the
point.
next-
All
It's
right.
the next session after.
I mean, people who were here last stream.
Yeah, but if you
Well,
haven't
no.
seen it, it is kind of a spoiler.
Yeah.
I'll make a
All
video
right,
at some
everyone. I
point.
need you to roll your dice.
15.
No.
Put it in chat.
7.
Defaults to 0.
We're twinsies.
Ooh.
Mal.
I rolled
Dun,
17.
dun,
Is there?
dun.
17? Okay.
Aaron's the one that hasn't. Oh, never mind. Aaron's right there.
Triplet.
Triple 15s, goddamn.
Triple 50. Damn. Okay, so whoever was closer, let me check. Let me roll my dice over here. Let me roll it. My imaginary dice, because I don't have my dice out right now. It's still packed away.
It's fine. I can roll for you.
No!
Just ask each of us to roll individually for you. That's how that works, right?
I have dice somewhere around here. Give me a second.
You're hiding
I just need to see who's getting bullied today by the...
by the camera.
The
crew.
camera.
Yeah, by the camera crew.
Mhm.
I know. Aha! I found my dice.
Dice.
D-ice.
Again. Yeah. There we go. I don't know if y'all can hear anything that just happened right now.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Sound like Lego sounds.
That was my dice falling out of a container. It's fine. Let me get my blankie. Let me get all set, all ready,
I'll be cozy.
all cozy. And let's see who was closest.
Greg.
The triple 15s.
Oh my god.
Yay! I don't have to do recap.
Yay.
So,
I've done it the last 2 fucking sessions.
That being said,
It's fine. Bill's character.
Okay.
I'm in a hospital bed, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So y'all are still technically in the in the clinic.
We're all in the office, I think.
Correct.
Yeah, y'all had just had your heart to heart or fist to fist and frustration.
There was no
to
physical
frustration
contact
with Will.
involved.
Mentally, there was.
Oh yeah.
Y'all had y'all's heart-to-heart conversation as a group and as a party. As y'all are getting ready to turn around and leave the office, the camera crew is standing at the doorway blocking your entrance.
Oh, hello.
Oh, well.
They let Morgana pass.
Oh. Come on, guys.
She's just gonna be like, oh, hello, excuse me, I need to go do something.
I can pass through, right, guys?
What about me? I mean, yeah,
They
right?
stop Malve.
That's just not right.
Sorry, Malve.
Jay, you got the same as Morgana, right?
No, I got the same as
No. He's one of the 15s.
one of the 15s.
They're in both chests.
They put their hand up on your chest and push you backwards, shaking their head.
God damn it.
Who was the other twin for Morgana?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Will turns towards the
17.
Oh, well.
Will turns towards the window, being like, maybe I can jump.
I want you to know, at the window is one of the boom mic operators.
I fucking knew it.
They have it poking through the window to make sure they get all angles, you know?
I did it last time, god damn it!
I mean, we all did, I think.
I will say, as everybody else is getting trapped by the camera crew, Morgana is going to go try and find Shayfer. She's like, have fun!
Why does she get the pass this time, huh? Does anyone ever wonder that?
No, I stopped questioning these whatever these things are.
Oh, well.
They reach into their pockets and pull out a handful of what look like little colorful rocks.
Okay.
And then they put them back in. They were holding out dice. They were answering your question.
It's all about rolls.
Yeah.
I feel like that was supposed to mean something, but oh well.
I have no idea what those rocks were about, but okay, let's get this over with. Give me the paper.
They hand you the paper.
Okay. Hold on, I'm scrolling up.
I was going to say,
read
well.
You do know how to read, right, Jay?
He's gonna look at you.
It was a question.
You know, I've never confirmed, actually.
The one with the script audibly goes.
Malve speaks with Shayfer and settles the party's debt. Shayfer requested the party to investigate the memorial and find out how monsters are getting inside. Malve overheard Shayfer receive mail from the king. Jay and Morgana spoke at the beach. The party checks up on Box. Ron and Shayfer informs the party that Box cannot come in contact with magic items, possibly due to the runes etched on Box's back, specifically, I think. Box's staff, the one that he received from the goddess, became a cursed item at some point and left a seared scar on Box's back. Theo uses their oracle abilities to help peer into Box's memories. Box used to be a regular house cat, but was experimented on by a scientist by the name of James. We don't know anything more than that. Box remembers their mother. After Box tells the party what happened, Morgana theorizes that Serafina may be Box's mom. Will confront Shayfer in his office about his son being involved, possibly. The group has an intervention with Will in Shayfer's office. And then the group decides to take a day before going back to the memorial.
Yep, that's about right.
Is that good, Steve?
They look at the script and they nod, and you hear like the boom mic like clumsily like bonk its way out of the window, and they walk over to. They walk over to Boggs, And they give you a pat on the head, and they give you a lollipop and walk away.
Where's our lollipop?
Hey, I'm the sick one. I get all the lollipops.
I can have all the lollipops they need.
Yup. I'm so sick. Delicious
So sick.
lollipop.
Rhea, I want you to know, I was just thinking about that Markiplier video the other day.
It's so good.
Specifically with him, like, dead. Sitting
Yeah.
on the chair.
Yeah.
Anyway, perfect. So what do y'all want to do next? I know Morgana said that she, when she left, she went to go look for Shayfer, so we'll start with her. But just so we have an idea, what does everyone else want to do?
Right. Well, we were supposed to be. We were going to rest for the evening, I think. So, Malve is going to head over to the inn bookstore place and start cooking.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb out the back window so I can go find a place to read without being bothered by emotions.
There's a door over here, Will.
Will turns slowly and just puts his leg outside.
Have fun.
Bye.
Well, all right then.
All right. So then we will start
Mal's going to go
with...
close that window.
We're gonna start with Morgana then.
Alright,
Morgana.
just to add to the list. Sorry.
Yes.
Jay's gonna go find Theo if he's still in town.
Theo will absolutely be in town. He's probably at the beach though.
Okay.
Sorry, Hollow said do a flip.
Damn.
Alright, so Morgana, you go out looking for Shayfer. He's not too far from the clinic. He kind of just stormed out to get some air. You see him sitting on a bench not too far away from the clinic, and he's just kind of smoking and relaxing for a moment.
She will go up to him and sit next to him and also pull out her pipe.
Okay.
So, would you like some gillyweed?
You have gillyweed?
I do. Fresh from a rat. Believe it or not.
Excuse me?
It's a long story. Essentially, I have a rat that can grow gillyweed, but it's pretty good.
Amazing, actually.
Right?
Huh.
Anyway,
That
so
would
she's
actually
gonna pull it
be
out.
incredibly useful for me to gather specific herbs if I were to get something like that.
The gillyweed or the rat?
A rat that can grow herbs? Yes.
We do have a couple on our carts that are of the same type of cheese. It's so confusing what they are.
Alright. I will look into that with you in a bit. But, yes, I would love some gillyweed, thank you.
And she'll take out the gillyweed and give him like a little, what are they called? Bush, whatever they're called.
Yes, I get you. So you give him a little bit so that he rolls it up and he turns it into his own little cigarette, essentially.
And she'll put some in her pipe. And then she'll light it and give him a light, whatever. So, if you don't mind me asking, what is this situation with your son that Will was complaining about?
Honestly, it's really not that big a deal. I don't know. He heard the name James and is assuming that it is the family name of James. Obviously, that's my last name. But there are plenty of people named James out in the world. We're not the only James.
True.
He's coming to this conclusion that my son has taken up whatever it is that y'all saw.
Out of character, is he talking about... Box, I'm trying to remember. Box did tell everybody what they saw, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Theo also explained what he was capable of seeing.
Okay. Well, considering I was hearing your conversation because Will was being very loud, but considering that your son was supposedly experimenting, I believe, it's a possibility.
My son doesn't study that type of magic.
What type of magic does he normally study?
More of a sorcerer than anything.
A sorcerer of what kind?
I don't know. He started studying magic very early on. And we kind of lost communication early on. He's very close to my sister, however.
Who is your sister?
Ellie.
Oh. Oh, that's right. I think they did. Did they tell her that? Okay. Well, then maybe we can talk to Ellie if we're able to at some point.
You might have some trouble doing that. She does have a lot of things to deal with ever since some kind of war that happened across the sea.
I have heard of that, but... Out of character, again, did we hear Will questioning Shayfer about the letter he got? I'm trying to remember.
Roll insight.
Insight. That is a 14.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. So you haven't had any contact with your son in however long, and he's supposedly a sorcerer who's been studying things, but you think he doesn't. But you think he hasn't been experimenting.
No, Will is making a very big assumption that he is creating homunculi. That is everything he goes against. That's everything that Ellie goes against.
People go against things that they don't approve of a lot, depending on the situation.
Yes, but I don't know what situation would cause him to do such a thing. If my son is involved, and he did what he did to Box, after what I have seen, after caring for him, that's disturbing, to say the least.
Unless for whatever reason he was ordered to do so by somebody, or...
You can try to tell that boy to do anything, and he will not. He'll do the opposite. He's stubborn, like his mother.
What is his name, other than James, of course?
Vavinci.
Vavinci. Can Morgana make a history roll on that name?
Sure. Go for it.
What is 8 plus 5?
A number.
For 13, I think? No, numbers. 13.
13. You recall whispers of someone named Vavinci. He was kind of eccentric. But recently, his name has kind of died out among whispers, from what you've heard. normally he would visit from guild hall to guild hall, offering different scrolls that he had created. And lately, he hasn't visited anywhere. And that's about all you can pull from it. You don't know much else about him, other than he's kind of like a salesman.
Okay. Well, I suppose if there's not much to go off of with that, I'm still not saying it could be a possibility, but I will also look into it if it is not. Either way.
Of course.
The other question I had for you. How close are you with Mr. Alistair?
Not very. We're not buddies, if that's what you're asking.
So you probably wouldn't know anything about his wife.
All I know is that the last time that I saw her, she was going to the kingdom with Mr. Alistair. And that was it.
Can I make an insight?
Sure.
That is a 13.
13? What kind of insight are you trying to gather?
To see if there might be any indication that he might know anything else, but...
Okay. From what you're aware of and what he's telling you, it doesn't seem like he's lying to you. It doesn't seem like he's being... He's not withholding any truth from you.
Okay.
What he's told you is what he knows. However...
Okay.
I'm gonna have you do one more insight roll.
Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18.
Perfect. You do start piecing together what you have heard from New Haven versus what he's telling you now. It seems
Can you
like
remind
the
me?
puzzle the puzzle pieces have all led to the king has taken Fran's wife. As far as you are aware. That is what you can gather with the information that you have put together. Now, I will say this, for you in particular, to definitely lean more into your informant ability. Anytime you get pieces of information, and I have you do a regular insight roll, like I just did, that is going to be you piecing together almost a full story as to where that information is leading you. And it will always be information that you've gathered. Now, whether or not it is factual, correct, or anything is based off of the information that you gather.
Okay.
So, as far as you are aware, from the information you've gathered, the king has taken Mr. Alistair's wife, and that is pieced together because of the shackles that he was placed in and the fact that he is very adamant about not liking the king.
Oh, you're talking about Fran?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Just out of curiosity as well, do you know if there would be any reason for a mother to lie to their child about what they really are?
And he looks at you with a puzzled expression. That's a very specific question.
It is. The whole situation with Box's mother. I said she's a red dragon, but I'm having some
doubts.
Puzzle pieces being possibly put together.
I mean, there's several different reasons why a mother would lie to their child, but mostly out of protection, I suppose.
Morgana's going to take out her journal and kind of write down everything that she's, I guess, thinking, and then really put down the word protection. She kind of just looks at it for a second. Okay. That's all my questions for now. So how's the gillyweed for you?
No, it's perfect. I usually go harvest it myself, but I haven't had the time, so thank you. It definitely
It is
calms
very
my
convenient.
nerves. Maybe you
I
should
tried.
shove it down Will's throat every now and then so he can calm the fuck down every so often.
Oh, I tried, but he thinks I laced it because I did the same thing to Jay one time, but that's besides the point.
Did you drug Jay?
Did I say that?
He pulls out his notebook. What was the effects?
Let's see. Paralyzation, paranoia, let's see. What else did I put?
What did you lace it with, out of curiosity?
It was more of just a very potent strain of it.
Okay.
I sort of mixed it in with, I guess, a less potent strain of it. However, I just wanted to see what would happen.
Alright, understood.
I was also thinking I could possibly use it as a way to get information from other people.
So you want more
by
of a
using
serum. You don't want to use gillyweed.
not necessarily a truth serum, but something to, what's the word I'm looking for? Entice them with the paranoia and the paralysis.
Oh, I see. Okay. Once you're done at that memorial, I'll see what I can get you. Won't be a lot.
Oh.
Because I still need to keep some stuff, but consider it my thank you for clearing the area out.
You have yourself a deal. And she puts her hand out to him.
And he shakes her hand.
All right, I
You
suppose.
shake his hand to create this deal. I need you to roll. Oh gosh, what is it exactly? I need you to roll. 1 second.
Arcana?
Nope. Let me see. Roll a Constitution save.
Oh boy. I'm not great at those. You said save?
Yes.
That's a 7.
7. You shake his hand and you pass out.
Oh boy.
Moving on. Yay! You went looking for Theo, right?
Yes, I'm looking for Theo.
Alright. You find Theo. He's sitting at the beach, just kind of sitting next to the glass sand castle that was created.
Is he by himself?
Yeah, he's by himself.
He's gonna walk up behind him and sit on the other side of the castle. I'm guessing your dad's gone?
He's probably still around somewhere. He likes to hang around towns. What can I do for you?
I'm surprised you haven't left yet.
I don't want to yet.
Yeah? You got something going on here?
You could say that.
Yes, I wanted to talk to you.
Well, what can I do for you?
He's gonna stand up. He's gonna walk over and stand in front of him. We're gonna go back to the memorial. You helped us out already. I don't expect you to come with us. But I figured I'd let you know.
Asking me to?
I mean, the help would be appreciated.
It would be my
But you don't have
honor.
to. Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm positive.
Even after experiencing what we're all about.
And he stands up and dusts the sand off of him. I don't want to leave because you're still here.
You know I'm still going to be here even if you leave, right?
I don't know that.
Yeah, me neither. But I think it'll be fine.
Can I tell you something, Jay?
First.
I admire my mother and father. I look up to my sister for strength. I look up to my mother for wisdom. And I look up to my father pretty much everything else. But I've always looked up to Luke as my hero. And I never really got a chance to become a hero alongside him.
Oh, I'm gonna start crying. Oh no.
So, if you give me the opportunity, I will always fight alongside you, Jay. Because you're still my hero. And I never got that.
Well, he's gonna hold in his feelings. Well, maybe I think you need a little bit more something to be a hero first.
Oh, I already know where I'm going in my life.
Oh,
I
no,
know
not
what
that.
kind of hero I want to be.
Not. I mean, I didn't mean that.
Hmm?
Humor me here, okay?
Okay.
Let me see your sword.
Oh, sure. And he hands you his sword. Which is,
What kind of sword
by
is
the
it?
way, this is Luke's old sword.
Oh
The moment that you pick it up, you have a surge of memories.
Oh no!
Like what kind?
Luke's memories. And the day that he gave his sword to Theo. How did that happen, Luke?
He finally beat Luke in a one-on-one sparring match, and he deemed him ready.
Oh no!
And then I guess he gave him the sword. And then I think that's when Theo would say that you are my hero, and that's when he disappeared.
Correct.
Sorry, give me 1 sec.
Sure. I've taken good care of it, polished it, and
Honestly.
sharpened it as you told me to.
You-
Sorry, how Luke told me to. It's gonna take me some time to get used to that.
Honestly, you could have picked a better sword than this one.
No,
But
there's no better sword.
Jay's gonna take off his scarf, and he's gonna start wrapping it around his the sword.
Oh,
This belonged to someone that I used to believe in, that I used to want to be. Someone who passed down everything he wanted onto you. He believed that anybody and everybody deserved to have that small glimpse of light in a very dark world. Everyone needs a hero sometimes. And as he wraps it taut on the scabbard of the sword, he'll hand it back to Theo.
and Theo will look at the sword in admiration And you see like a glint of like joy and happiness in his eyes as he places it back on his back.
And he's going to hug Theo.
Make me fucking cry.
It wasn't your fault.
I know. But it wasn't yours either.
The things I would have given up to come back, to stay.
You're here now.
Yeah, but it's not me. If that makes
mean,
sense.
You'll always be me to me, so...
Maybe one day. Maybe someday. But for now, I'm just a tired drunk that's just going from place to place.
Do you really not want to be a hero anymore?
I don't know. A lot of things have happened since I came back. And it's just been
tired?
I really am. It just seems like a lot of the things I did didn't matter.
They did. Well, I've made my choice. And he pats you on the shoulder. I'm gonna help.
If you hear okay. If you just hear shouting, just let it happen. Our group is a little chaotic.
No.
Unstable.
I mean, when you're ready to let go, I'll be your hero.
Don't make promises you can't keep, bud.
And he just smiles. Come on. I heard that Malve's gonna be cooking, and I heard his food is delicious.
You have no idea. And they're gonna walk back to where was it in the inn/general store?
Yes. So.
The Integral store.
What do you mean? Box, both of y'all's food is good. What do you mean?
Box just makes it extra crispy.
And out of things that could be questionable.
He just adds a bit of a mystery and mystique to it.
Oh, yes, of course. All right. So we're going to head back to the inn where Malve is. Malve, what are you doing currently?
Hey, Kendall, I'm gonna be using your kitchen again.
Oh. Sure. Right. You know where it is.
Yeah.
She's gonna walk away and just start putting books away.
Do you have any meats that I can use to cook for today?
No. But I was planning on going fishing later, so I can get you some.
Oh, fish will be great.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and do that now then. And she's gonna walk out of the inn.
He's gonna hand Kendall a gold coin for the food.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
And that's whenever Theo and Jay are walking back. You run into Kendall. She's like looking at the coin like, ooh. Ooh.
The first time you've seen a gold coin, I guess.
This is a very poor town. Hi, Kendall. Oh, hi, Theo. What are you up to? You're not normally outside of the general library inn?
In tavern, general
You're
store.
not usually outside. Oh, Malve wanted me to get some meat, so I was gonna go grab some fish by the docks.
Oh,
I can do that,
you need-
and then Theo runs and jumps off of the dock.
Oh my god!
Who taught him that? I taught him that. He's gonna go inside.
Oh. I'll get the basket. She grabs like a fishing basket and walks towards the dock.
He's gonna go inside the in general store.
The
You'll
general
see-
store.
You'll see Malve preparing some of the vegetables and stuff like that.
You need any help, Malv?
Hey Jay, sure. If you want to help cut veggies up, gonna make
I'm
a
one
fish
hell of a
stew
potato
today.
peeler. Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Oh, we
So
got
he's gonna
some
go.
potatoes and carrots to cut up, throw in there.
He's gonna go help with the veggie preparations. He's gonna speak with Malv. So our group's a little dysfunctional, as you've experienced.
A little, yes.
Was your old party any as dysfunctional as this?
Well, my old party did consist of, Will and Underhill, so you can imagine.
A lot of a drinker and Will. Yeah, I can absolutely imagine that.
Yeah, it wasn't this bad.
I'm glad. I'm glad that
Wasn't this
they
bad?
I'm glad that your old party was not as bad as us.
Yeah, somehow Will was more level-headed at that time.
You're kidding me.
No. I'm really not 100% sure what happened between then and now, but he seems to have gotten a little bit less control over his anger issues.
Well, it couldn't have been getting married. One would think
No,
that
that
would
seemed
be.
to have been after the fact, I guess.
Jay's gonna start thinking it's because of him, and he's gonna be like, you know what? Maybe Will's just growing up.
Maybe
Shit,
that's what it
fucking
is.
God.
I was gonna say, Will, where
Will
are you
just in
right
the corner.
now?
Will is currently like so he snuck out the back window and he's currently like just walking around reading the notes Shayfer gave him again because again his hyper focus is on studying and like without thinking as he's like walking by in an alley he
Overhears like an open window.
yeah, like he overhears these fuckers. So like you just see Will through the back window that's in the back alley, like lean through, being like, "Stop fucking talking about me behind my fucking back."
Well, then come here and join us.
Yeah, you can go sit over there on one of the tables and read your books.
Will looks at the two of you as wholesome as you are, and it's almost sickening right now. And he narrows his eyes. No, I don't
Dinner will
think
be
I
ready in a
will.
little while, so.
Fine, and he sits underneath the window in the back alley and reading.
Ah, perfect.
Mal, I have a question for you while he's prepping the potatoes.
Yeah.
I know we've just met. We've spent maybe 2 days together, but I'm curious. How did you and Brunhilde meet?
Oh, it was actually through Underhill.
Oh, kind of whole Underhill kind of introduce you. One thing led to another kind of thing.
Yes, that's pretty much exactly what it was.
Is that when you decided to just stop adventuring for a while?
Yeah, I had no reason to keep adventuring. Settle down with Brunhilde for a while, and then we found the girls.
You'll see Jay weirdly smile at like hearing your story as he's cutting vegetables. It sounds wonderful.
It was nice.
How long were you
But
retired
they've
for?
grown up. Oh, sheesh. How long do you think that would have been back?
You adopted the kids, I want to say a year after you and Brunhilde got married. And they
Right.
were about 5 years old. They are now in their 20s. So
well,
you've been
it's
retired
been about
for
15
a little
years.
over, yeah, a little over 15, 20 years.
I
Been
can't
about,
imagine
I
how
don't know, 15, somewhere around 20 years. I don't know. I've lost track of time. You know how it goes.
can't imagine how strong you were back then.
Oh, I haven't lost a step there, I don't think. Been,
No, yeah, that makes sense. That punch really hurt.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. After that, Jay's just gonna stay quiet, kind of focus on the vegetables.
Yeah. And Mal's gonna start getting the stock ready.
And Theo's gonna bust in with a basket of fish.
You were
I
gone.
got the fish.
You were gone for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, the dogs
You
aren't
went
that far,
into
are
the
they?
water, didn't you,
No.
Theo?
Do you want the fish or not?
Yes,
Yes.
thank you very much.
He,
Do you want avocados or not?
I didn't know how many you needed, so I got 15.
Oh, well, I can put the extras away for later.
Perfect. Thank you, Brindle. You were a great help.
Their name's Kindle.
Kindle? Thank you, Kindle. I am so sorry. I will make it up to you. I will, you know what? I have a perfect idea. I will help you clean up all of the books on the floor. Okay. And he will proceed to do that. Theo is now preoccupied with cleaning.
And we'll start
Oh,
prepping the
Theo.
fish now.
I think that's Alistair's son.
Oh, my baby boy.
Yeah. Him's a special boy.
He's a good boy.
He's a real cool boy. If you tell him
He's
he's
a
bad
boy,
boy,
that's
he'll
for sure.
probably cry. All right.
Unless,
He's a boy, that's-
unless Carissa says it, because then he'll just be like, oh!
He's like, oh, my sister says the funniest things. Anyway. So now we're going to go over to Box. And this will be Box,
That's me and
Zanzibar,
Box.
and
And Estelle.
and Estelle. All
Oh,
inside the clinic.
No.
Are they still playing games?
Yes.
This is the worst combination of people to put together.
Go fish.
Yahtzee! What do you mean, Yahtzee? We're playing cards. Yeah. The card
Wait, why
says
don't-
Yahtzee.
And why do I have dice if we're playing cards?
We have dice?
I have dice.
What are we playing?
I don't know. I thought we were just throwing things together and it was kind of working for a second. Then I get confused.
I just realized I can't read.
I'll read for you, but I can't see colors, so.
No, wait. I can read. I've just never heard the name Yahtzee before.
I think it's a game. I heard somebody say that when they sneezed one time.
Yahtzee?
Yeah.
That's a funny name to say whenever you sneeze. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Yahtzee! Zanzibar's like picking up cards and dice and what looks like a cup that the cards have been stuffed in, but not the dice. I'm so confused. What are we playing right now?
We should just make our own game at this point. It uses
Yeah.
dice, it uses cards, and then if you lose, we get to steal all of your money.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good way to get rich quick, right?
Exactly. And
We
if
can
we
call it,
lose, no, we didn't.
We could call it "Give Me Your Money or Die." That's a good name.
Exactly.
And then the
Exactly.
die is what we use to throw in their face while we're robbing them.
Exactly. See, this is why we're so good at coming up with games. It's such a good idea. There's also the other rule where we can't lose. That's how it works.
Yeah.
If they lose, they give us all their money. If we lose, no, we didn't. Give us all your money. That's how it works.
Okay, but I have one request. Can we actually put Yahtzee somewhere within this robbing method?
Probably.
Yes. I have
We
it.
will find a way.
While y'all are robbing them, I'll create a distraction and I'll sneeze Yahtzee really loud, making everyone be confused and look in the corner where I'm hiding.
Oh, it's just lining up. It's the stars are aligning for this to happen.
Perfect.
It was meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Also, somebody marked the bingo cards for Zanzibar.
Yeah, I say again, y'all need to separate these motherfuckers.
These three should not be together.
Estelle's just gonna make it worse.
So as y'all are playing Give Me Your Money, which is the new game that you've created, make a note of that, by the way, with the rules, because you will use that in the future, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
So as you're doing that, Shayfer's gonna come walking in with Morgana, just like unconscious in his arms. He's gonna lay her down in the bed.
Is she going through magic things too?
No, she's just unconscious.
Oh, I thought she was going to transform like me as well. Or
No.
again, since it's technically already happened. Ooh, that wasn't
right,
my
the whole
information.
giant snake thing y'all told me about.
Oh, you already know about that. Never mind.
Yeah. What are y'all doing?
We're playing a
Nothing.
new game that we made up.
Oh, yeah, new game?
It's called Yahtzee.
That's not... You know what? Sure. Yep. You guys have fun playing Yahtzee, I guess. And he's going to pull out what looks like smelling salts, and he's going to snap them next to Morgana's nose, and you're going to instantly wake up. Ah. You alright?
What?
Passed out there.
What happened?
You passed out.
Why?
I don't know. One moment you were shaking my hand, the next moment you passed out.
I will make a note of that.
And, I mean, I will check on my hands. Maybe I had some potions or something splatter and I just didn't...
Morgana's also going to check her hands. She's gonna frantically...
Can I make a perception check too?
Sure, I want you to make a perception check on the both of them, and then everyone else is gonna make a perception check also.
But yeah, Morgana's gonna frantically take off her gloves and just look at her hands. Just.
I never opened my character sheet. Hold on.
So you said we also need to roll
Yes, everyone needs to roll
perception.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
I got a dirty 20.
Yours is
You
definitely
don't
higher than mine.
see anything on your hands whatsoever. And you don't see anything on Shayfer's either.
Well, guess you don't have to worry about me. I rolled way lower. For
Are
a
you
total
okay?
of 14.
14? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see anything either.
Yeah, my passive perception is better than that roll.
Are you okay? That was weird.
Oh, sorry, is he talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh. I suppose I am. I don't see any markings. I just don't understand why I passed out.
I don't either.
What happened?
One moment we were shaking each other's hands, and then the next moment she is unconscious, and I had to smoke her gilly weed so that it wasn't going to waste. And he smiles.
You smoked me!
I wasn't gonna
So you
smoke it
wouldn't-
inside my clinic. I have patients here, and it wasn't gonna go to waste.
Oh wait, you're the one that I gave you. Okay, that's fine.
So you were shaking. Did it like anything else happen? Like, that seems like very, like...
It was right after I said we made a deal.
And then you passed out?
Yeah.
No!
She kind of looks at Shayfer for
Wait,
like,
quick thing, out of character. Because if I remember correctly, all of us kind of saw, like, the entire interaction with Morgana essentially not working for her, like, patron anymore.
Yep.
So, okay, so Box will probably have something to say about that. It's like, well, I mean, there's been a lot of, like, deals and not dealing lately. Maybe that's something to do with it. You did kind of, like, call off the thing with... I don't care about what his name is. I don't care what his name is. That fucker, whatever his name is. Then you started new one with... I'm a level J, I also forgot their name.
it was a similar situation. Well, we talked about this, Shayfer.
So, like, maybe there's, like, something with that, which
Maybe
I
a
still
deal
feel like...
with
I don't
no
know.
one
I'm not
versus-
magic. I have no
Well,
idea. I'm not magic. I'm just full of magic.
You are full of magic.
The was it a contract or the pact I made with Sanoa was already made, and technically my pact with Zahir is still going.
I still feel like that's going to come back and bite this in the ass, but we have
It probably is.
We have a lot of things coming back to bite this in the ass. I'm fairly certain. We're currently dealing with one of them.
Someone's biting you in the ass?
It's more of like a figure of speech. Usually I'm the one that does the biting.
Yes, are you?
Can Morgana make any sort of check to see if anything else feels off or looks off on her?
Sure. Roll a perception.
She is going to just... Is there, like, a mirror nearby?
Yes, there would be a mirror. But it's not like a
So she's
full-body mirror.
gonna...
It's like over the sink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I guess she'll go over. But alright, you said a perception or? That's a 7.
You don't notice anything different.
So Box
Okay.
is proficient in medicine, which is still insane. Can I like give her a once over using medicine?
Sure, you can give her a once over. Go for it.
I'm just worried because we have a lot going on. We already have we already have 3 people in hospital beds.
I just want to make absolutely sure nothing happens.
That's what I'm doing. You are kind of unconscious. Oh shit! What the fuck?
Did you actually roll
23.
Oh shit.
You have a +5 to medicine. I rolled an 18.
DM.
I'm thinking.
18 plus 5, so 23.
Looking over Morgana, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Everything that was there before is still there. There's no new, sigils. There's no new, markings. There's no scarring. Nothing. It is clear.
Wait, there's the old sigils. I'm assuming that she has. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't
all
have
of those were
sigils.
all still- just any tattooing or anything, any markings on her body are still.
Oh yeah, those yeah.
Well, everything looks fine to me. It's probably fine.
Okay.
We have
she's
been
gonna-
running like nonstop. I don't think we've had a lot of time to like sit down and actually rest and not worry about dying like lately.
True.
And you could
I
just be
still
a
really.
Actually,
Speaking of not dying, I still really do not want to go back to the memorial.
well, we kind of have to because I told Shayfer we would.
Well, I'm extremely claustrophobic, so I don't want to go. It's very tiny down there.
What would convince you?
I don't know. I feel like if I go down there, there's going to be lots of freezing up, like last time, because I am very large in this very tiny space. I still think at this point they just blow the whole bitch up. Like, sure, it's a memorial, but there's also lots of monsters all up in there.
Well, unless you want to deal with Theo and Mr. Alistair, we're not going to do that.
I mean, I mentioned it to them. They didn't say anything when I said we should just blow the place up.
They absolutely did. They said no.
Yeah.
I was not paying attention.
To Box, they said nothing.
Shayfer, I just curious. You don't have any animosity towards Mr. Alistair or anything, do you?
Why would I have animosity towards him?
I don't know, but maybe it could be a. You can see like she's just looking a little more paranoid, just like it could be a conflict of interest with the contract I made. With the deal.
It's fine. We've checked over like 3 times at this point. We have found nothing different. It'll probably never happen again. It's fine.
There's too many. It's okay. It's not important right now, I guess. But do you at least have something that could help calm nerves?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, don't you
She
have
looks to
that
Box.
gillyweed?
The gillyweed is mine, but
I can give you something that'll help relax you whenever you're in there. Kind of like a anti-fear tonic kind of thing.
Box antidepressants. Or not antidepressants, fucking Xanax.
Oh, you meant for me? I thought you were talking about for yourself.
No, for you.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, Theo can give you calm emotions, but he can only do that for so long.
I still think we should just blow the whole place up and not worry about it. It should probably be fine, but
Think of all the
sure.
treasure that you could find down there.
Yeah, but it's also in lots of tight spaces, and I'm very tiny. I am very huge.
I was going to say you were not tiny.
I used to
I
be
could always
tiny,
make it
apparently.
smaller.
Oh.
It'd be temporary, but
I feel like that might work.
How small?
just whatever.
Zanzibar
Depends on the
size?
dosage? No, not quite that small.
Oh.
Look at him compared to Zanzibar. Zanzibar is the size of his toe. We're not making him that small.
I wanted to see it.
I am the size of his big toe. Thank you.
Well, it's up to you, Box.
Shrink?
If you really aren't...
Xanax.
Which would last longer?
Probably the Xanax.
Depends on the dosage.
I'm willing to try out this shrink option. Maybe? I don't know. Y'all are the ones who do this. Y'all are the ones who do magic things. You tell me what the best option.
Both.
I can
Both
give
is
you
good.
both. It'll be small dosages so that you don't overdose and shrink into the size of a pea. And also so you're not entirely fearless, because fear is a protector among other things. So yeah.
Really?
It's almost like we shouldn't go back down in the place. What? That would be crazy.
I'll get both of them, and he walks into his office. And when he comes back, he has 2 small vials. Both of them are of different amounts. This green one is for size. This blue one is for anxiety.
Well, they both look gray to me.
That's why I explained it to Morgana and handed it to her.
she's looking around, then she turns to Shayfer. She's like, "What?"
Please administer the dosage to Box when you get there.
Oh, sure.
Oh, and a word of caution. Do
No.
one or the other, not both.
What happens if you do both?
I don't know. But if you do end up doing it, take notes.
With the current magical state going on in my body, that sounds like a very bad idea, but it also sounds interesting.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
As Shayfer and Box are talking, can Morgana kind of look around the room to see if she sees anything worth of note that she can take back to William?
Oh, it depends. What exactly are you looking for?
Like anything on James or like just anything that might be of interest.
So, you won't find anything on James here. Everything that is his is locked away. It's not going to be out in the open, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I thought we were in his office, that's why.
No, you're in the clinic part. His office is right next door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still.
You
in the-
passed
I'm
out and were
still-
brought into the clinic.
Mhm.
That's right.
I'm still in the hospital bed.
And on that note, before we go back to the top of the round, I am going to go on BRB because I have to go to the bathroom. We're live!
Wow.
Oh, wow, wow.
I'm dead. I'm alive again. I'm dead again.
I'm dead.
Alright. So, y'all are gonna hear crunching because I'm eating pickles.
Snacking on them pickles.
And
The
pickles.
Pretty pickles.
Pickles.
Pretty pickles.
Okay.
It is
So,
strong at this point.
Correct.
Now we're going to go on to the resting portion of this session. So everyone's gonna end up gathering back at the inn after Malve and Jay are done cooking.
Oh, you want me to roll for that meal?
Yes, roll your meal.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's 21 total.
Yeah, damn.
God damn.
Gonna be the best fish stew anyone's ever had.
Damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that, I think, should be considered an exotic meal because it is with cooked fish and all that other
Yes.
stuff.
Mhm.
So it will be a 1d8 plus con modifier for anyone who wants to add their hit points. And it'll be we'll have resistance to poison.
Wow.
My brain turned off. What did you say?
1d8 plus your con modifier. Roll that so you can add temp health.
I love temp health. It's my favorite. Yeah.
Alright. So
Oh shit!
at
I
this
rolled an
point,
8.
I'm going to allow all of the characters to interact with each other, pass along information you may have, theories, all that stuff. This is officially the downtime for the characters before the big fights. So
Okay.
have at it.
Plus-
Morgana, your con.
Okay.
Morgana's gonna go up. I guess she notices Jay doesn't have his scarf, and then she goes up to him and she's like, "So you got rid of the scarf?"
Yeah, I gave it to someone who deserves it more.
Now I can actually see your face.
Is that bad? Hope it's not bad.
Yes, put the scarf back on.
I kind of can't. I gave it away.
You look
Want you to
fine,
know,
Jay.
Theo is in the other room with the scarf on his like hip. Just putting books away.
So, what exactly is game plan? Because we have a lot of things that they're apparently supposed to be going to do. There's the hole in the ground situation.
I do
Something
believe that's
about
the
going-
most pressing matter.
Yeah, something about we're going to go to Brimglue. I still cannot say this in a Russian accent. It's so hard.
Wait, I'm imagining Box actually saying that. That's
We're supposed to be going to Brimgrud, Tool or something, and Shayfer also told us to go up the coast because there's kind of the whole situation we need to really figure out in whatever the name is that town is. I don't
Well,
remember what
one thing
it's
at a time, Box. While we're here, we're going to investigate the room.
We still kind of need to know where the fuck we're going, though.
I understand. The plan, I think the plan is we
Mhm.
deal with the memorial, see what happens, see what's going on there, and then we take the coast instead of going through the forest,
Mm.
and then we stop at Falkirk since it's on the way, and then we head to Brimgrove.
I still don't think we should go down there, but apparently Shayfer has given me these 2 gray vials that apparently one will shrink me and one will...
Morgana's gonna take them out. They're green and blue.
Okay, I'm glad they gave them to you.
One will
Okay.
shrink him, the other will ease his anxiety, but he cannot take both.
All right, which is which?
I was about to ask the same question.
Morgana, you're awfully quiet. I don't like it when you're quiet.
Do you know the
More.
dosage? Do you know how much to give him?
No,
Morgana.
we probably should
He
have asked
did
more
not.
questions.
That I'm not going to tell you the answer to.
We probably should have
Morgana
asked...
won't look at the vials and just be. You know, I was preoccupied looking for other things. He just sort of handed them to me.
That's fine. I'll ask Shayfer later. I have to go check up on Estelle anyway.
I just know he said they were supposed to be small doses.
Like, we talking sips?
You could try sips.
Only like
Okay.
a spoonful?
He also said that technically you're not supposed to take both, but if you take both, take notes on what happens.
I should probably ask him how long they affect your body for.
Depends on the dose.
How many dosage
What
doses
is
per bottle?
the dose?
I'm a level with you. We
He
did not ask
said
any
small
questions.
doses. I don't know. He didn't tell us.
I'll
What
ask
does
him
the
later.
bottle say about the dosage?
Is there any information?
I think it's just a glass bottle. Yeah.
It is just a glass bottle.
Yeah.
I'll ask Shayfer later.
Yeah, it might be a good idea, because if they don't work, I'm not going down there. I'm telling you that right now.
Right, we'll definitely make sure to talk to Shayfer before we head down.
I'm still not 100% sure
I-
about this cat business.
Your business?
Like how I used to be a cat and there's some little girl, some little goblin that's looking
that.
for me.
Yes, her name was Leia, right?
I am still trying to get information on Shayfer's son.
You said that was her name. What'd you say her name was?
Leia.
Let me write it down. Leia. Oh, I did write it down. Hey, look at me. I write it down
Hey.
sometimes.
Take your time, Morgana.
Oh, you know, there was one thing that I didn't mention that's probably might help in finding who this person is. We have James to go off of. He also has a big ass scar on his face because I clawed the shit out of him.
Oh, okay, yeah. You did
His
say
name
there
was
James.
He said his name was Vivinci.
I was talking about the person in the
Memories.
memory. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We don't know for certain is the same person.
No,
I don't know
but
for certain if it's the same person.
we
but
have a
like I said,
name.
We have a name. Also, they have a big ass scar on their face. So those are pretty kind
Although-
of narrowing it down.
Shayfer has said he has not had contact with his son in a while.
It's probably fine.
It happens at times.
Also, he is related to Ellie.
Oh,
He is Ellie's brother.
oh.
Will will choke on his drink a little bit and then look the opposite direction.
Oh.
I'm sure Will already knew this.
What? No. How could I have possibly known that growing up with Shayfer?
You're very good at lying, Will. Very good at it.
I mean, did we want to go? Because I know you were asking about talking to Ellie. Did you want to go talk to Ellie?
We could,
We need
because
to
she's
contact
the one
Underhill,
that's she's the one that's been in contact with Vivinci.
Yeah, and we also have that wine that takes us to Ellie.
Do we have
Wait,
more of that?
You guys have the wine?
I think so.
I don't remember having any more.
Underhill gave us something.
Wait, I
don't-
do.
Yeah, Underhill gave us like some wine before we left.
Yeah, it was one of the. Yep. Okay, I do have. I think I have like 3 bottles left of it.
You can have that
That
adventure.
sounds so excited about it.
You can have that adventure. I'm not free falling again.
Free fall.
Oh, Underhill's wine is
Well,
great.
you're
What are you talking
boring.
about, Jay?
Damn.
Thanks.
The worst you can say is no.
I mean, I don't have anything important to add to this. Actually, no, man, maybe it's fine. I said I don't have anything important to add to the situation. I'll go with you. Ellie was funny.
So me and Box. Who else? One more.
Why do we need more? Maybe we could bring Zanzibar.
I feel like you and Zanzibar would be sort of a package deal.
Makes sense.
Well, if nobody else wants to go, she's gonna start pulling out the wine.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You just gonna fucking do it out here right now?
Why not? We're in the inn.
I was just saying, today was supposed to be a relaxation day.
Well, for you
Ellie's
guys,
relaxing
I have
to be
work to do.
around. Plus,
You have work
Ellie's
to do, so
relaxing.
you're gonna drink some wine.
Theo's gonna walk in with like a book that he's reading and then a bowl
Theo!
of the stew. He's gonna sit down. Hey, I hope
Would you
don't
like some
mind me joining,
wine?
huh?
Of course not.
I would love some wine, actually.
No.
Morgana's gonna start pouring him some of the wine.
Hey,
Right.
hold up! Hold the fuck up!
I
Oh.
forgot to mention,
Hmm?
Theo will be joining us.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
The more the merrier.
I hope that's
Theo,
okay
that
with
is
everyone.
Underhill wine. That is Underhill wine.
I love
It's great
Underhill
wine.
Underhill wine is.
No,
I mean,
it's meet a god Underhill wine. It's get fucked to meet a god Underhill wine.
It's what? Oh,
I mean,
I'm
he
sorry.
can
I
go
can't
to-
consent to that.
It's not fucking, it's just drinking.
Oh, okay. I can do that. That I
No,
consent to.
God fucking damn it!
I mean, he practically does that already. He goes through people's memories and again, then there's the whole issue of like the memories went through me. He got fucking stuck, so like it's not
I
much
get
different.
Drink that wine, you're gonna end up meeting Ellie.
We still that
Oh.
whole thing feels like we should
We have-
probably look more into that. Also, by the way,
And Theo's going
We
to
have
look at
to-
the wine.
We have to talk to Ellie about something.
Okay. What do you need me there for?
Just in case.
What do you think I'm capable of?
Well, you're a
He's gonna start
paladin.
God!
I'm
He's gonna start
flattered
waving his
that you
hand.
think that I'm strong enough, but like,
Have fun, bud.
Also, who is this Ellie y'all keep talking about, anyways?
Oh, let me fill you in.
she's
And
like,
Jay will
like
fill
the
you in.
god of she's like the god of jokes or
Oh.
something.
I can
God
go
of
along too.
jokes. I
Theo, and Morgana is going to look at Theo. I would really need a hero with me right now.
You've got it.
Oh
you
my
jokes.
god! Theo, come on, man! Come on! That's the biggest fucking red flag! She's obviously trying to entice you.
Jay's gonna
pretty
gonna say
hero.
under his breath, while he's eating a soup. Yeah, I taught him that one.
And
God,
Theo's going
fuck,
to
damn it.
gently place his soup down on a table, and then close his book and place it on the on the table next to the soup. Huh. And he's going to fall face forward.
Is that what happened to me?
Down. Yes. Well, that's one down. All right, Box, here you go. And she pours the second thing of wine and then pours her own and then drinks.
Chug.
Malve is also drinking.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It's fine. Ellie's cool.
Well, but Malve will lay his head on the table before passing.
I will not. I will not. I will chug my drink.
Morgana's going to lean back in her chair, put her sunglasses on, and just lean back and just wait.
Wait for this all to blow over. Before we go to that segment with Ellie, Jay, I need you to make a perception check while you're eating your soup.
Am I persuading the soup?
No, perception.
Oh, perception. I'm like, am I persuading soup?
Good soup.
That's a 15.
A 15. You glance over at the book that Theo was reading, and a name catches your eye.
What's the name?
Titania.
Well, Jay's gonna finish his soup. He's gonna walk over and take that book. He's then gonna walk over to Will. You can watch him, right?
What? No! I'm not babysitting today. I'm not babysitting today.
You're not babysitting. You're just watching a couple of drunks just passed out. I'm gonna go
That's
ask about.
babysitting.
I have to go ask about the dosage so we don't fuck up with Box.
I can go ask for the dosage. You can babysit them.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Bye.
Son of a bitch!
Morgana taught him that.
Shut the fuck up, you high bitch, and go back to your fucking heaven.
All right. So, all of you drink, and as you are all like popping up one by one, in the order it was Theo, then Box, Morgana, and then Malve. So we're gonna go in that order. I'm not even gonna tell you what happens when Theo gets there. So Morgana, I'm sorry, Box, you pop up
That's me.
next, and you see Theo sitting at a table drinking tea with Ellie.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi, Box. How are you doing?
Heyo.
Any new jokes for me today?
Damn, I don't think that translates to D&D, but I'm gonna tell it anyway because it's funny. What did the DJ? What was the DJ son called?
I don't know. What was he?
Eric.
Oh,
Holy
that's
shit.
hilarious because it sounds like Eric, but it's sounding different. That's so good. Oh, you earned your right at the table. Have a seat.
I heard them on a TikTok. But as for how we're doing, we have been better. We figured out what the rules do since the last time we've talked to you, so that's fun.
That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. And then Morgana, you're going to pop up next.
I don't know about wonderful, but
I'm not going to get used to that anytime soon.
Then why do you keep doing it?
she has a point.
We needed to talk to you.
No, have a seat then. Theo was just
She
telling
goes
me
and
about the wonderful fish stew that Malve was making. I wish that I had a bowl.
Oh, can we, real quick, Will, out of paranoia, will actually set, like, a small altar to the side with a little bit of fish soup and wine.
As you do that, Malve will pop up, holding the fish stew and the wine.
That one's just as good as the last time I had it. Although I've never been here.
Oh, hello,
Wait,
Malve.
really?
Hello, and you are?
I am Ellie. please have a seat.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
Ellie. She's like the god of jokes or something.
Would you like some soup?
I would love some. I was just thinking that.
Here you go.
And she will take the soup and she will take the wine. So, what brings you all here? How can I help?
I am mostly here for moral support.
Well,
I just came to meet you.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure.
Everyone else seemed to know you, so hello.
I came to ask a few questions about Vinci James.
My nephew. How can I help? While
Should
she's
we
doing
give,
this, she's like scratching under Box's chin, making you do like the purring sound.
As she said this, like, oh yeah, wait, quick thing. Should we give her like all of the context so we're not just like, oh, he did thing bad?
Well,
I mean,
I was
context is
about
important.
to, yes.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. Continue.
Scratch.
Morgana will take a sip of tea. And she's gonna kind of give her the rundown. It's like, so essentially, it's just we had some memory stuff come up, and it's some things are kind of connecting, and we're just wanting to know what exactly he's been doing.
Okay. Well. So you want insight specifically on my nephew to see what he has been up to these past few years?
What he's been up to, and possibly if what we hopefully think is going on is not going on.
We want to make sure he's not the one that's involved with Box.
What do you
If
think
not
he's
more,
doing?
Experimenting with Horcruxes.
Excuse me. I can definitely look into it. And she touches the table, and the table turns into a mirror. Looking down, you see a city. You don't know what city it is. You've never seen this city before. Morgana,
Wait,
you
did I say
don't
Horcrux?
recognize
I meant to say homunculi.
I was wondering.
I meant to say homunculi. That's my bad.
Has Malve seen the city before?
Follow.
But sorry, what did you say, Beck?
You do not recognize the city. You've never seen it before.
What is this place?
This is where he is currently residing. But I don't see him.
Does this city have a name?
This would be Brimgrood.
Oh.
Looking down into
What does
this
it look? Yeah.
reflection, it is empty. There's nobody on the streets, not a guard, not a beggar, not even an animal. Nothing.
It really is a ghost town.
Yes.
Everyone's
it's
either
been like this for a
indoors.
while.
Okay, so ghost town does not mean there are ghosts everywhere. Good to know.
No, it's a figure of
Usually
speech
it doesn't.
box.
Well, I have to make sure there's all this weird ass magic shit going on. How am I supposed to know there's not ghosts actually running around?
You know,
That's
that's
a
fair
point.
enough.
So if he's not where he normally resides, where else would he be?
And she touches the reflection once more. And you see it kind of zoom out. And you see the trees of the forest that y'all had traveled through. And it's just kind of zooming across. And it lands on what looks like a very old church. It looks like it hasn't been cared for in years. It's falling apart. There's broken planks and there's stones that are mossy and covered in grime.
Is it the one that's on the map?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm thinking. It's the one at the top that we were talking about going to, but never went.
It is north of the map.
Northwest of New Haven.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Wait, where is it? Sorry.
Northwest of
If
New
you-
It's in the top center of the map.
Yeah.
Oh, New Haven. Sorry, I was looking at Brimgroot. I was like, that's east. So, suppose we have a new place to try to look at after we're done here.
We literally have to go all the way down to the ocean. We have to trek back up to a weird castle place. And then we also have to somehow go to Falkirk and then get to Blimgroot. This is going to take forever.
We need a fast travel way.
I mean, we have me, but I can't run that.
Wait a
I can't
minute.
Run everybody.
Yeah.
Technically, we do. We just have to go back to Falkirk and then just go through the doors.
Oh.
Yeah, we would get to New Haven
Yes, and then we can just go
through
up.
the forest again.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it would shorten it slightly. We just have to talk to Brunhilde.
It would definitely be closer that way.
Yeah, just have to talk to Brunhilde about it. Well, technically Malve is here, so like
We do also still have to go to Lock, Stock, and Barrel.
for the what?
It sounds like you have a lot of locations that you need to stop by.
Yeah,
We have a
you
lot.
are
We also
very
talked
busy.
about stopping near. Oh wait, do you know what's on the way? If we actually no, it's not on the way. I forgot we're not in New Haven anymore. Because we also talked. We also thought. We also. Oh my
Keep
god!
getting
I
to you.
can't stop stuttering.
She stopped.
It's the accent.
Petting under your chin. She's like, "I'm so sorry. Am I distracting you?"
No, it's not you. I just can't fucking talk. We also talked about stopping at the source. That's in between Vista and
All right.
New
New Haven,
Haven,
yes.
but that also takes some backtracking. I just randomly remembered that we did talk about doing that.
How
But Ellie-
important is it that we need to get to
Sorry.
the source right now?
It is not
Not important.
It's
That
mostly,
is
like,
more of
a
a side thing.
Well,
that
and
would
it
just
sounds like our
seem
next destination will probably
It's-
be Falkirk.
Yeah. So we're probably going to do
So-
what Shayfer suggested anyway, which was go to the memorial, and after coming from the memorial, if we don't all fucking die, we can take the coast down to Falkirk. Is what Shayfer was saying. Since
Something like that.
yeah, because we kind of have to talk to Leia. Is that their name? Hold on. Yeah, we
Your
have to
previous
talk
owner.
to- Yeah, I don't know. This feels like a really bad idea. What do
Actually,
you
it's all
think,
up to
Ellie?
you.
Well, I am open to. Yeah, honestly, because I don't know what to do. It seems like bad idea, but like I don't really know. Because it also doesn't help that I do not remember her at all.
It might be best to make a list for your highest priorities and work your way down if it's necessary. Or work your way up so you can start from the lowest priority up.
I was talking more like what we should do about the Leia situation. I think we kind of have the priorities figured out.
And
Sort
she
of.
touches the reflection once more, and it focuses on Leia,
Oh,
who
shit.
is still putting up flyers for her missing cat.
Oh.
She's
Poor
just
girl.
a small goblin.
You can see.
I literally relived that memory, and it is still very weird to imagine I was ever that small.
Ellie,
Mm-hmm.
once everyone leaves, would you mind if I talk to you in private?
I suppose that should be okay.
Anybody else have questions?
Wait, did she say
Concerns.
anything about what we should do about the Leia situation? I know she brought her up on the mirror. I don't remember if she said anything.
Just showed
Didn't
you what
say
she was
anything.
No,
doing.
she just showed her,
what
yeah.
she's up to.
I don't know. It just feels like I do more harm than good because I'm not their cat anymore. I'm Box.
Well, I personally see it as it would be better for her to know what happened, as opposed to be wondering.
I mean,
Where
there's
her
the
Or
other
who knows how
aspect
much
of.
longer.
I mean, there's also the other aspect of how the fuck am I going to convince her that I used to be her fucking cat? I was like, I don't know, like a foot tall, maybe?
Did you have a collar or something like that?
Yeah, did I have collar?
No,
No collar.
Shit.
not for a long time.
Yeah, if I did have collar, I have a good idea where it probably is.
Well, what if she just knows?
I'm gonna need some help convincing her. And I don't know how well they're going to take it, because, like I said, I am definitely not that cat anymore. And I don't really like that name.
I think it's a
Well, you'll have the whole
name.
group there to help you out.
Yeah, definitely gonna need help. Oh, Morgana has questions to ask that she doesn't want us to hear. I'm going to take my leave. Well, if I can leave. How do I leave?
If you'd like to leave, I can just send you back.
Shoot me back!
And she gives you a kiss on the forehead, and you wake up in the inn.
Woo!
Someone said I could have been Turbo.
All right, Ellie. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Of course. And she will pat Malve on the head because he's a married man, and and he will wake up
Appreciate
in
it.
the end. Theo is
Oh,
saying
that was some good
sitting
wine.
silently and not moving or saying anything. He's just sitting there drinking tea.
She just looks at Theo.
You
You're
said
staying?
you needed a hero. You're stuck with me.
You did say
I did say that, didn't I?
Mhm.
Alright. I trust you won't say anything.
Is that what you're requesting of me? Because I make promises so good. I am so good at keeping secrets.
Sure.
Perfect. And he's going to sit there silently.
And then she's gonna turn back to Ellie. Out of curiosity,
Yes.
she looks a little hesitant to ask, but do you know the whereabouts of the man who held me as a slave?
Unfortunately, unless I have something to go off of, I wouldn't be able to pull that information up. Do you have a name? A face?
Can Morgana try and remember?
Yes, you can roll a history check, but with disadvantage.
See, that is a 12 and a 19. So 12.
You try to make out any information from your memories, and it has been so long that anytime you try to remember their face, it's almost like a scratch or a scribble across his face. Any features you try to pull, there's nothing coming through.
I can't remember.
I tell you what, if you can give me any piece of information, what he looks like, what he sounds like, maybe a sigil he was wearing if he was, any markings, or even a name, I will get you his exact location. Or at least a roundabout, depending on the information you provide.
Morgana, her hand kind of goes up and touches the scar on her neck. He used shackles on me.
Unfortunately, a lot of people around this area use shackles.
The same type of shackles that were on Box and Alistair.
Then, my guess would be they are located in Brimgrood.
Is that usually where they're found?
That's where the shackles are created and used.
I'll have to get back to you then.
Of course.
Theo, I may have use of you later.
Okay.
Okay.
If we're done, she will pat Morgana on the head. And Morgana, you will wake up in the inn.
She'll, I guess, sit back up and look around.
Theo is still unconscious.
Theo? Okay, Malve?
I mean, Shayfer has those smelling salts. I don't know if they'll help in this situation.
Well, we all woke up whenever we wanted to leave. What if they're just having a conversation?
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Do you have any reason to distrust her?
No, I just...
Well, give it a minute.
Vox just said the whole thing with... Well, whenever he was stuck in Box's mind.
I still don't fully know what happened with that situation.
Yeah, how did he come out? He just came out of it, right?
You guys didn't really go into detail.
I feel like this is an inside trick situation on Fox, because Fox definitely did not tell them.
Nope. Oh, Will, you've seen everyone else come out except for Theo.
Ellie wouldn't let something happen to him. If he's still unconscious and Will props his head off the table, like pulls him by, like grabs him by the hair, lifts him up. If he's still in there, then he wants to be in there, and he gently places him down on his like cheek.
Well, we have our next location. Possible
Yep.
next location.
I also want to put this out there. That's technically his aunt, so I mean.
I'm awake.
Oh.
See, there he is.
How was Auntie?
Oh, she was great. Lovely tea. Great conversation. Funny jokes.
It was good tea.
She makes
Jokes.
such good jokes.
He picks up his suit. Aw, it's gone cold.
Ooh, hold on, I'll help you.
Okay.
Will steps back and walks away. He's like, "Not my monkey, not my circus."
We can just add some more of the heated up stew to it, and it'll warm back
I
up.
wasn't going to breathe fire on it. I have other ways to do things. You see one of his claws literally glows like hot red. He just sticks his finger in the soup.
It starts boiling. Ah! Aw, Now it's too hot.
It's fine. It'll cool down.
Oh, okay. He's just gonna put it down and wait. We're gonna go ahead and move over to Jay.
Well, he's going to Shayfer's clinic.
Alright. So you head over to Shayfer's clinic. First thing you see is Estelle and Zanzibar playing Gimme Your Fucking Money. There's dice and cards and
Give
what
me your
looks like
fucking money,
beakers
bitch.
all over the floor. Okay. So let me see if I get this. So I go Yahtzee in the corner, and then you and Box go and throw cards and dice in their eyes, and then you rob them. Is that right? Yeah, that's exactly it. That's you're starting to get it. Hi, Jay.
Yeah, you're planning a heist here, or
No. We're just playing a game.
It's a role playing.
right? Are you guys getting rest,
I am.
Zanzibar?
Yeah. I'm rested. I am as rested could ever be.
Okay. Did Will or anybody tell you that we're going back to the memorial?
No, I ain't going in there.
That's what I said.
The plan was for you guys to stay here, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Are you also claustrophobic?
No, why would I be scared of Santa Claus?
Anyway, it's Shayfer in his office.
That man owes me money!
Oh my god!
Alright, so you head into Shayfer's office.
Knock, knock, knock.
Ho,
come
ho.
in.
Stop it.
Good evening, Shayfer. I'm sorry to bother you.
And you walk in and it's not Shayfer, it is a nurse. Oh,
Oh, you're not Shayfer?
no, I'm his assistant.
Okay, I'm so sorry to bother. Maybe you can help me out then.
Of course.
I have these dosage for our friend who's afraid of tight spaces. One's a blue potion, one's a green potion. I'm here to check for dosage amounts and the amount of time they're affecting the person.
Do you have
First
the
aid dosage.
bottles? I can tell you what the dosage are if you have them.
One second. Estelle,
Yeah?
I have a delivery job for you.
But you
Can you
told
go
me
to-
I'm supposed to be resting.
It's next door.
Oh, okay, yeah, what's up?
I need you to go to Morgana and get the potion bottles that are meant for Box.
And she's going to
One's green, one's blue.
and then
Okay.
appear next to Morgana. Thank you! And
Ah,
then disappear.
No, huh? What? Huh?
Well, that was
There
a
you
stealth.
go.
Thank you. Also, we have to talk later, okay? After this.
Okay.
And then he's going to hand the bottles to the assistant.
This is purple worm poison. Why are you handing me this?
Where is my purple worm poison?
What color is it?
Purple.
Is she also colorblind? Oh my god!
Estelle?
Yeah.
Before Morgana comes storming in here to kill me, can you please bring this back and bring back the other bottle? It's... Which one is it missing?
Blue and
Oh my...
green.
The blue and green one. They're two separate potion bottles.
And she disappears.
You can see Morgana trashing. She's trashing the. Where is it? Where is it?
Here you go. Thank you. And then
Estelle!
here you go. She hands it to Jay.
Oh
Is it
my
the correct ones?
These are the correct ones this time.
Okay, these ones.
Will is simply sitting there sipping his soup,
Theo is
just
also
watching the
sipping
madness.
God. Of course the fucking chaos beings are all colorblind.
Morgana will sit back down and be like, sorry.
I lost my
It's
cool
really- That poison's just very valuable and important to me.
Alright,
Uh-huh.
so she looks over the dosage, and she looks over the potions. Okay, so these are both just single dose, so they can drink the whole vial, should be okay. This blue one is for anxiety, and this green one is for size.
Alright, just to confirm, blue is anxiety, green is for size.
Correct. But do not take them at the same time. But if you do, I have been told to take notes.
How long will they affect the said person?
That should last for no more than 5 hours?
Alright, so don't take them 5 hours from each other. Well, longer than 5. Okay.
Right.
Do you have a
Don't overlap.
note? Do you have a piece of paper that I can write this out on?
Sure. And she reaches for a paper on the desk with the dosage and hands it to him.
Thank you very much.
Morphe, mute mic.
Oh, my bad.
Did Shayfer have to step out for something?
Oh, yes, he got called out to the capital, so he's off to Brimgrood.
Okay, thank you very much.
Of course.
He's gonna head over to Estelle. Well, where Estelle and Zanzibar are, and sit down in front of them.
And Estelle is sitting on the bed, just fanning out the cards.
You guys got a game plan for your game here?
No. I just like the way they look.
Well, you can
And
keep
also,
working
when
on
you
it
do
while we're
this,
gone.
and she stacks them together and goes all over the floor.
You're gonna pick them up, right? Before you pick them up, I have a question for you, Estelle.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned maybe a couple times now that you have a Gramps. Just out of curiosity, does your Gramps have a name?
Yeah. Gragnar. I call him Grampnar.
Huh. Damn it, it's a small world.
No.
Okay,
It's a
well,
big world.
how often do you talk with your Grampnar?
Every day.
Every day.
Uh-huh.
Does he know what happened to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I actually have a special message for you to take to your Grampnar.
Okay.
Tell him. Now, I need you to say this very specifically, okay? The guy with the big sword
The guy
and
with
the red
big
cape
sword and the red cape
says hi,
says hi,
and he wants to speak with him.
and he wants to speak with you.
Mm-hmm.
Gragnar. Message received. Would you like to make yourself known, Gragnar?
Sure, why the fuck not?
As you say that, Gragnar literally
just says hi.
just literally pops up behind you. You hear like an explosion, a boom.
Is he big or little?
I don't know, Gragnar. What do you want to be, big or little?
Okay, we're gonna bring back.
Yeah, roll for
Is he
size,
Bones
baby.
Let's see. Is it Bones Day? Above 50 is bones. Below 50, no bones. No bones, but barely.
Oh.
46.
All right, so it's a no bones day. So you turn around and there is small Gragnar, about Estelle's size.
He's barely taller than Estelle. I'm pretty sure because I think small Gragnar's now 4 feet tall.
4, yeah.
Yeah, 4 feet.
And she like jumps off the
what's
bed
up?
and hugs him.
My presence was my resemblance. Wow, I can't talk either. Jesus Christ. My presence was requested. What's up?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember who I am. Maybe you'll remember him, and he's gonna summon his shadow.
Yeah, you look old. Yeah. See, ooh.
Yeah. I wanted to talk to you, but first I wanted to apologize for what happened to Estelle.
Well, she's not dead, so I'm less angry.
I know, but I could have stopped it, but I didn't. And I'm sorry.
There was lots of fault on multiple sides. Maybe we don't send Estelle to send angry messages to people.
Yes, I am. That's in my notebook to not do. But I also just wanted to see you. It's been a while, and ask you for a favor.
Depends on the favor. I got things I'm doing.
That I won't take up too much of your time. Can a person have multiple patrons?
They can. Estelle does.
Ragnar. Can you give me power?
Why?
Well, Alistair, if he hasn't already told you, his wife is missing. And it seems like a lot of the world's mishappenings are pointed to one place. And that happens to be Brimgroot.
Yeah, I tried to blow it up. I'm pretty sure that didn't pan out too well.
It did not.
Well, that is... I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. I want to burn that place to the fucking ground.
That's what I want to do.
And kill whoever's sitting on that throne.
Seems reasonable.
Alistair had already given me their blessing. And I was hoping, because I feel like I need so much more, if you could possibly give me yours too.
That is your call, Ragnar.
Can I call Fron?
Would you like to call your best friend?
Yes, I would like to call Fron. We're gonna phone a friend.
I'd like to phone a friend.
I said best friend. We're not just friends.
I was hoping this would be between us, but okay.
We're a little.
I mean,
more than that.
Oh, great! Oh, Serafina gone. Oh my
God. Yeah, I'm gonna call Fron.
Fron is going to. He's not gonna pop up there because he's not there. But you are going to get like a sending stone ring.
Alright, so I got Lou.
Nope, Jay. It's Jay. It's Jay.
Yep,
it's Jay. I forgot to tell him that.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I got Jay asking me some questions. So apparently y'all have a pact of something going on. I don't fucking know. I'm bringing it by you since you already have it, in place. He wants a second one to give him some extra oomph. So this is more of asking permission on your hand, and if you even think this is a good idea to begin with.
What is he gonna use it for?
Apparently, it was to blow up Brimgroot like I wanted to.
We can blow it up after we get my wife back.
Of course, we get after your wife. Come on, man.
That was the reason I had to stop Gragnar. I have to be clear.
Your wife is first.
Well, then, yeah, that's perfectly fine by me, so long as my wife is safe.
Your wife is first.
You have my permission.
Okay, sounds like everything's in order to me. Estelle is also at the top of that list. I do not want what happened the other day to have a repeat in any way, shape, or form.
Never
Or we're
again.
going to probably have some repeats of some things my ancestor did.
So long as I breathe, no harm will come to Estelle.
Ah, that's real nice.
Are you picking up those cards?
Yes, I'm picking up.
Well, sounds like a deal to me. Gregor reach out his hand. It's on fire.
Okay. Alistair did my back. Where do you want the fire hand on?
I'm gonna let Estelle pick.
Oh, you're gonna let Estelle pick? Alright.
Oh, wait. Yeah, nah, Estelle, you pick. Where should I put the brand at?
Wait, Grabnar, I remember this one time you told me that you got a tramp stamp. I've always wanted to see what those look like.
I mean, I can give him one and then we can figure out what, and then you can see what it looks like. I'm not gonna just moon my granddaughter.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. Well, I think he should get a tramp stamp. That sounds real good.
What is a tramp stamp?
Turn around, I'll show you.
You gotta turn around.
Think of Morgana!
Is it going on my back again?
Sure.
Your lower back, the very lower back. I'm not moving any clothes or anything out of the way. Just straight up.
Oh, we're kidding. It's the lower one. Oh.
You guys can hear Jay's scream from next door. Just the
Okay,
I wonder what he's getting himself into now.
Alright, well, you got that in state. Have fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which is a really short list. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
And then boom.
He still leaves.
Shayfer's just gonna
so abruptly
come back, and there's just gonna be so many fucking holes in his goddamn floor.
Ow. Ow.
It looks good.
I'm glad. I'm so glad. He's gonna try to sit
I know.
down.
I've been watching Shayfer as he took care of my wounds. I know exactly what to do. She grabs some alcohol and starts running towards you.
No, please,
And
put it back.
pours
Put it back.
right on your back. With an audible
There's definitely a Gragnar giggle.
You know what?
Do you feel
Worth
better?
it.
Do you feel clean?
I feel so much better as he's like on the floor on his on his elbows. Okay, just play your game. Just leave me here for seconds to catch my breath.
Okay.
So much alcohol.
I thought you liked alcohol, Jay.
Shut up, voice of Morgana in my head.
Alright,
It's like your conscience, but it tells you to do bad things.
Was
Shadow, it's me, the devil.
From the Bible.
Bible, steal candy.
I'm here to
from
convince you to do
babies.
sin.
And steal candy from babies.
Alright, was there anything else that y'all wanted to do before the full night's rest?
If I could make a roll to see if what I've been studying clicks.
Ooh. Okay. Go for it.
I'll
Because
Go ahead and roll
Will has
insight.
literally... Yeah, Will has literally spent every waking moment reading one way or another.
I'll also be nice and bring something up I said in passing that I don't think anybody else heard. Whatever, because Morgana was asking about what happened with them getting stuck in the memory. I was like, yeah, that sounds like that sounds like an insight check for Box.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Give me just a sec, I'm trying to find my dice.
1.
Did you roll a 1?
Malve is gonna pull out a regular bottle of Underhill wine and start pouring everyone a glass.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you,
I'm
Will.
gonna have to roll my Black Dragon D20, which is literally just a D20 that turns into a Black Dragon because I can't find my dice.
Wait.
Do it.
You can come grab some dice from me.
Okay, give me a sec. I'll mute here and I'll be right over.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's right down the hole.
Jay wants to do.
Morgana, would you like a glass of wine?
Sure.
Here you go.
Jay's got one more thing to do after everybody else.
glug.
Hi. Oh no! Don't do that. Here. Pick a dice. Any dice.
Any dice.
Yeah, throw it in there.
Let me go see what the tramp says. Tramp says property of credit. Go for a good time. Oh
my god.
Nah, it's Ragnar's Sigilant with the fucking handprints.
Okay, Jojo. What are your stats? Yes, you can roll with advantage. I would suggest a different dice. Here.
It's just the Ragnar sticker.
Alright.
Nah, it's Ragnar's
Oh, yeah.
like sigil in his hand, like inside of a handprint.
It's a lot
I
better.
told Beck what it is, but I don't remember what it is. I don't remember what Ragnar's sigil
Was it
is.
like a book on fire or something?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I told Beck a while ago. I have no idea.
Yeah, it was
and I
a book
forgot
on
to write it
fire.
down. All right, cool. Makes sense to me.
17?
Not
Okay. Go back over there.
trying to
Zach.
see if it's been clicking, or if Will's been too angry to study. Heard Jeff.
Waiting for Morphe to come
So, oh, okay. I was like,
I'm back.
back.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
So you got a 17. What information
Yeah.
are you trying to piece together?
Basically, like, I'm treating this like necromancy for dummies.
Yeah.
So, like, I wanted to figure out, because technically Will has some necromantic spells right now, by default from being a Broken Oak Paladin. So I was trying to see if I could swing him basically having access to those spells at this point, because it clicks on that it functions. So basically the idea of, like, animating dead without the, not bringing back the dead, but, like, animate dead is one of the spells he has access to.
Got it. Okay.
So wanted to see if it clicked on how magic works, because again, he's not magically inclined. He's not magically inclined. He's just trying to figure shit out, so he just doesn't end up with his friends all dead.
I mean, with the roll that you got, you do figure out quite a bit of spells. So, when y'all level up next, you'll be able to replace a lot of spells. You can't keep old spells. You'll have to replace.
Okay.
Now, depending on the spell, they'll have to be like level 1 and 2 spells that you can learn.
Okay.
So
That's fine, 'cause,
based
like,
off of the information that you gathered.
All right. So basically, like, I have the knowledge. I just need to learn to apply it, aka level up.
Correct. Yes.
All right. Go. So y'all audibly hear Will go, "Fuck yeah, it makes sense now." Fuck.
Is everything
What
clicking into
makes
place there, Will?
sense?
Oh, sorry. I just figured out how basic necromancy functions.
Oh, we'll have to trade notes.
Oh, okay. Here's a glass of wine.
He looks at that wine. He looks at it. Is it Underhill wine?
It's the regular Underhill wine.
Will slowly takes it, but is like second guessing.
It was from my bag. I just pulled it out right now.
I didn't see you do it. I've been very focused.
Why would I lie to you, Will?
Why would we go to Ellie twice in one day?
You wouldn't be. I would be going first time today, and I do not put it past Morgana to pull some shit. And honestly, I don't think you would lie to me, but I do think for a good joke you'd go in on it.
I mean, you're not wrong, and I didn't have the idea until now, but for future reference.
For future reference, yes.
Technically, at this point, it's your fault for bringing that, for giving her the idea.
If I meet Ellie, I'll make sure you all meet your gods.
I don't have any.
I've already met her. She's nice.
I'm gonna go ahead
I
and
wouldn't
put us
mind
on
it.
a quick 5-minute BRB because I have to go to the restroom. Okay, we're back. So,
Hi, Bat.
So,
Jay wanted to do something after everyone was done.
okay.
So, Jay, what would you like to do?
Is everyone else done?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Also, you should mark on bingo that Morgana annoys Will.
Oh, you're right.
Unless anybody wanted to follow up on that thing that that Morgana was asking about with Box, then I don't have anything else.
So
Wait, what
after he regains enough stuff to, be functional and standing up,
Right.
he's gonna walk to the beach,
To the beach.
and he's going to take off his shoes and his gloves, and he's basically gonna put his feet into like where the waves are basically ending on the
Gotcha, bitch. You're allergic
Beach.
to water now.
and he's going to try and just try to communicate with if Sam could hear this.
Ooh.
Just basically just reach out, be like, Sam, I don't know if you can hear this. I don't know if you remember. But I'm hoping if you do hear this, I could really use your help. I don't know what's going on in that memorial, but Alistair says something about that you were the one who checks up on it. So if you could maybe give me a sign that you're well, or if there's something that we need to keep an eye out for, it would be really great.
Roll
And-
a nature check.
Dun, dun, dun.
Not sure.
Not sure.
Oh no, it's a -1, but I got a 20, so it's a 19.
You get bit on the toe by a fish.
Damn, if that was a sign, that was not funny. But I hope you're okay. And maybe if you have some time, we could talk. And he's gonna pull the fish out and let it back out into the water.
Roll a perception before you drop the fish.
It's a tiny Sam.
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20?
Mhm.
Before you let go of the fish, there is a magical message carved on the side of the fish.
What's it say?
Get your nasty ass feet out of my waters.
We don't know where they've been. What you doing in my waters, boy?
And then on the other side of the fish, kisses Sam.
Because I thought putting rusty fucking leather or metal in your waters was a bad thing, but okay, thanks, Sam. You know what? He's not gonna put the fish down. He's gonna throw the fish. Wait, fuck. He's gonna put his hand in the water. Miss you. Sorry. And before while he's heading back to the inn, he's actually gonna open the book about Titania to a random page.
Yes.
Why was he reading this? And he's just
You
gonna
can
scan
see
that
the
page.
page that he stopped at, and it was the story of how Titania creates heroes.
What does that story specifically
Oh.
say?
It talks about how to become a hero of time,
Oh.
one must ask to be a hero for the people and for everyone. To retire a hero of time, a hero must take their place.
He's gonna run to the end.
Alright, so you get to the inn. Everyone is finishing up their fish stew. Everyone's laughing and drinking wine and relaxing.
Where's Theo?
Oh, he's right there.
He's sitting over by Will. They're playing chess.
Theo, your sword. Give me your sword.
No.
Theo?
No. That's my
Theo.
sword.
Theo, this is really okay. Not the sword. Give me the scarf.
What? I'm
Just I'll explain it to you. Just please.
sure. And he
Jay, what's going on?
And hands it to Jay.
Is there a fire anywhere?
No, there is not. You could light one. There is a fireplace.
And there's a box.
And there's a box.
Box. Can you light that fireplace for me?
Well, Jay, hold on. What?
I'll explain after I do this.
No, what's going on?
Hey, Jay,
You're doing what Will does. What's going on?
you gotta yell at me for this shit. What's going on, man?
He holds the page up to a book that the book that he took from Theo.
Yeah.
Great, a book. I don't know what that is.
Well, they have words on them and they tell you what's in the book.
I've told you the story of my disappearance, right?
Yes.
I'm just taking a precaution. I don't want that to happen to Theo.
That's not your
Why
choice.
would that happen to
I
Theo?
know it's not your choice, but I'd rather you. I don't want you to. This happen to you. He's like really flustered.
I mean, that is his choice to make.
Why would that happen to Theo? What's going on?
Earlier, I gave him this.
The scarf.
This scarf.
I thought you found that scarf on his corpse.
No, the scarf was with me. The scarf used to be a cape. A cape that I used to have. A cape that I always had.
And the issue is...
I don't want Theo to randomly disappear.
Why would Theo randomly disappear from a scarf?
Give me the book, and Morgana's gonna take the book. Just gonna read over it.
You read the story of the hero of time, and what scared him the most was the how to retire a hero of time.
Theo,
Yes.
I assume this is something you were wanting to do.
I was considering it. I hadn't done anything with it yet. It was just information. I wanted as much information as possible before making a final decision.
That's smart. But why?
I want to be a hero like Luke.
But why?
Theo, you can be such a better hero than what I used to be.
I don't understand. What's the problem?
This is...
What does it say?
In order to retire a hero, another one has to take its place.
It's a very big responsibility from what I can gather.
Why are you treating Theo like he's fucking 5 years old?
I don't want Theo taking my place.
That's up to him, not you.
Then how else are you supposed to get out of this?
I'll find another way.
And if you don't?
Hey.
And I don't see you for the rest of whatever life I have?
At least I bear the curse and not you.
That's not fair.
First?
Right, Malve, you weren't here.
Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. So, let me get this straight, Jay. You yell at me for trying to make decisions for everybody else. And yet here you are, trying to make a decision for Theo. Is that correct?
I am saving Theo from generations.
And I was saving you from all that trouble. I was saving Morgana from all that trouble. I was saying, God, hypocrisy. Fucking hell, man.
See it as you will.
We can
No.
talk about this, and I can explain myself, but I just want to help you.
Yo, hold up.
And are you certain that this curse is even tied to your cape?
I just don't want to take the chance, Malve.
Didn't you have something else with you?
The hilt of my old sword. But Alistair has it.
No, he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I have it.
You've already passed on the torch, Jay.
I mean, has he? I feel like it's... Okay, I'm not magic person, but it feels like, at least in this situation, it feels like it's a more of, like, I don't know, the person embodying this has to actively make the decision to pass the torch, and it's seeming very obvious that that is not what is happening here.
Well, think of it this way. A hero, they can have a cape, I suppose, but a sword is more...
Look, guys, it's up to Theo on what he decides to do. That's what matters here.
I'm not saying it's
I
not.
haven't decided anything yet. I'm still considering things.
Yeah, sorry, it feels a lot like Jay's trying to fucking take that choice away, and I'm sorry, man. You don't get to yell at me about being a fucking dumbass and then turn around and make the same goddamn mistake.
I understand where he's coming from, and I understand your fears, Jay, but Will's right. I do have a choice in this.
You would be giving up a lot.
What all does this curse exactly pertain to?
You would be giving up everything. Malve, I've lost memories of everyone. And it wasn't until now that I got some back. Theo, you'd be losing everything. You would be sent to a world you don't know, with people you don't know.
Wifey, mute your mic.
Sorry.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't be the one making this choice for you. And he's gonna hand the scarf back. But you really have to consider this. At some point, it's not about the world anymore. At some point, it's gonna be about you.
I get that. But
I'm sorry. And he's just gonna hand him back to him.
all I care about is becoming a hero.
I know. God, I know.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why is that something that you absolutely need to do?
My family is full of heroes. I want to honor their legacy. My family means the world to me, and Luke is part of my family. He is my hero.
Even going off of what Jay has said, you would be losing everything, including the memories of your family.
Sounds like you'd be losing everything. Yep.
I mean, yeah. But it's not like they won't be around. They'll be safe.
But you wouldn't.
But they'll be safe. From what I read on this Hero of Time, once whatever threat comes around and is stopped by the hero, it protects the people of that plane.
What happens if the hero fails, though?
It happens all over again.
Not saying that you're going to fail, it's just, throwing my 2 cents out there.
Either you die a hero or you live enough to be considered one. You get sent somewhere else who needs one.
Or you live long enough to become the villain.
Yep.
Well, that sounds like the kind of decision you'd really have to take your time making. But as long as you really look into it and want it when the time comes.
Probably just think about it from several different angles. I don't really have an input on this. I'm just trying to help.
I just want to help.
I know. And I'm sorry. I panicked.
That's okay.
Sounds like you need to learn more about your curse too.
You're
not even certain
it's
if
a curse. I
the
think Jay sees it as one. I don't see it as a curse.
Well, if he's been doing it for so long.
Hmm.
It's almost like immortality, but in a long, roundabout way.
Well, either way, it seems like something you'd want to have more information on, seeing as he's so adamant about it.
I won't make it.
Maybe you should.
I still haven't. That's why I was doing my research. That's why I was reading up on it.
And that's smart.
That's the dad in me, honestly.
Mm.
You're my dad, Boogie Oogie Oogie.
I'm sorry if it startled you. It wasn't meant to.
I'm gonna take a moment then, and then he's gonna leave.
And with that, that's what we're gonna call today's session.
No!
So I guess next time y'all will go into the Labyrinth of Gruesome Doom.
Oh my god, it's called the Labyrinth of Gruesome Doom.
Please tell me that's the canonical name.
Yes.
That is the canonical name.
Not the LGD.
Like,
no.
Let me see if I can get a screenshot of it.
We're in danger.
I mean, by technicality, it works.
There's a lot of noises happening.
Yeah,
Like, technically, Jay stopped working from trauma.
Right. There you
Yeah.
go. That's the name of it.
Labyrinth of Gruesome Doom.
Oh, one.
One.
Oh, one. Not the sequel.
All right, everyone.
We got a bingo!
Yeah, did we get a bingo? No way.
Technically, Jay stopped working because of trauma response.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then Box and Zanzibar do crimes. Does that count?
Well, they were contemplating crimes.
They were.
Taking money.
So it
and
is
shit.
technically a crime to plan a crime.
Yeah.
It's a
Only if you get
conspiracy
caught.
to commit crime. And for the
It's
LKI
funny.
bingo, even though it's off screen, you should definitely mark down Shiny eat something.
No.
Oh.
Ah, that's funny.
Don't say that.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
You left him in the hands of Estelle.
Who is
I
currently
thought
in
they
the
were
hospital.
buddy. Oh no, she would feed him everything.
She would.
Yeah.
She'd be like,
But
"Oh,
she
you
also was in the
hungry?
hospital."
Here you go."
Nom, 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 nom.
Shiny.
And he likes the shiny and the shiny.
The Danzible would be like, "Do you think he can eat other things?"
No.
He can.
He already ate a goblin.
They would just find things to feed
And a cat.
Shiny.
Yeah,
They
that's
would.
And the cat.
They absolutely would. And they did. And you'll find out on the next episode of LKI.
Oh, boy.
Prepare
Oh,
for
Which is,
boy.
by the
upload,
way, going to be
guys.
next weekend on Sunday. We're getting double
Sunday.
LKI.
Sunday.
Double
Double
whammy.
day.
Sunday. Last night in.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. For those of y'all who did, if you want to follow us on our respective channels, you should go check out our card that the wonderful Rhea had put together for us. If not, you could also go check out our Discord, where we have very similar dreamers who are constantly posting, and we're constantly interacting with the the fan group here. But yeah, if you want any up-to-date information or announcements on whenever the next session is going to be, you can definitely go to our Discord there. That'll have all the info that you want. And yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, we will have the next LKI next Sunday, so be ready.
Yeah.
Because y'all are definitely going into that fucking dungeon if I
Yes,
have
Yes.
anything to do with it.
we
Nah, we're
promise.
gonna call him the favor from Gragnar.
Also, you little shits, level up.
Mhm.
No way. No, this means you can make the dungeon harder. No.
Exactly.
No.
Wait,
What level are we now?
There's
7.
something to get at level 7.
Yeah, we're going to be 7. Yep.
I would like to properly give some inspiration points out. One, I would like to give inspiration points to Jay. Thank you so much. I would
What I
also
do,
like
but
to
thank
give
you.
inspiration points out to Morgana as well. Thank y'all.
What?
Y'all's-
What I?
y'all's
What I do?
was great. Fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
And you know what? Screw it. I'll give one more for Box for being Gragnar for me. I appreciate you.
All by myself.
You're not by yourself. Malve didn't get one either.
That's not factual.
Can I ask which parts were which RP parts were worth giving?
Girl, just take the fucking inspiration.
Yes.
I don't gotta explain myself to you because then you'll just do it again.
Oh no.
I got evasion. Oh fuck. yes.
Ooh.
It's
Yeah,
the
so
level.
Y'all best show me all of the goodies that y'all can do in this next area, because I am going to be throwing so many more monsters at you and so many bigger ones, so have fun
Yeah,
with
I'm
that.
squishy, so we'll see what happens.
I am excited to see which one of those potions they give you. If you're gonna get hope, or if you're gonna get less anxiety.
Alright.
You know what? Let me put that in the notes now before we all forget.
I wrote it down too.
Yeah, no, that was the one thing that I was like, no, I am not helping you with that. You gotta figure that shit out on your own.
I was literally sitting there muted, and I'm like, man, I can't say shit. I'm not there.
Exactly.
And Box is very colorblind.
Alright, guys. We will see you guys at the next episode of LKI. And as for the episode, was it 17?
17.
And then this one are going to be uploaded sometime this
yeah.
because
Double
there was a lot going on, so
upload.
we couldn't upload it. But I'll be sending this episode to JoJo for editing, and then it'll be uploaded soon. But until
As
next
the
time,
lead.
Editing by the editor.
Editor.
bye-bye.
I was like, out of my. Okay, bye.